everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode of Crafting with Class. Today, I'm sharing the cards I created for the Uvalde Card Drive. Biddy Penny has graciously organized a card drive to collect cards for the community at Uvalde. Like everyone, I was deeply devastated by the events at Robb Elementary School. As a classroom teacher for the past 26 years, I once again felt helpless. And so when Biddy Penny put out this card drive, I felt so grateful as a card maker that I could contribute in just the smallest way to perhaps bringing a little bit of comfort to somebody that is hurting in the community. So that is what I'm sharing today, the cards that I have created to give to the card drive. And thank you so much for giving me the chance to share them with you. I will link her video and channel in the description box below in case you would like to participate as well. And you will also see all the submission guidelines, the do's and don'ts for your cards. These are the cards that I will be sending off to Biddy Penny for the Uvalde community in Texas. So I've used lots of designs. And so let's get started. So the first set of cards that I made feature a butterfly, and I used November 2020 sketch of a sheet load of cards. So I just really loved this because it made mass producing all these cards so efficient. And so yeah, I absolutely loved it. Now this particular sketch was a little tricky with some of the measurement, but once I figured it out, it was a piece of cake. Okay, so here's my card. And so it has hugs to you with a butterfly. And then the inside, they're all stamped with sending you strength. And then all my cards have my personal stamp on the back. So I tried to make them as simple to produce, but still lovely. I used the paper pack from Paper Studio that I picked up on sale that I showed recently. So I used this one called Navy Floral for all of these cards. So I will go through and just show you all the cards I created with this design. The next design, it looks like this, and it comes from the March 2022 sheet load of cards. It looks like this. So here is a card that I created. For this one, I used the Sage Park pack of paper. This one is Recollection, so it's from Michaels. So those are the papers that I used. This is a diamond press stamp set. This is from the diamond press layered cactus. So I used the stamp out of this one, and then this is the You Grow Girl. And so from the You Grow Girl kit or set, I used all the different pots, and the sentiment comes from, now all of these cards are in Spanish because Uvalde is a bilingual community, so I wanted to include some in Spanish. And so I used this set from My Favorite Things that has all kinds of sentiment in Spanish, and it is super awesome set. So if you're looking for a set of different sentiments in Spanish, I highly recommend this one. So all of them have this one says con cariño, which is like with affection, with love. And then the inside is thinking of you, pensando en ti. And so that is what these designs all look like. So here are all the cards that I made with this design. This is the next design, so I wanted to make some cards for, of course, the children there. And so I used some stickers I had in my stash, so I just turned those stickers into embellishments. I thought they were super cute. I used 3 different pages from Lawn Fawn papers, and the Sending Healing Hugs comes from the Sympathy stamp set from Diamond Press. So right here, Sending Healing. This is a great one too. So I used that one for the sentiment. And the inside, I Have You in My Heart. Also, I believe is from that one. For this card, I used another sheet load of cards. I'm telling you, these came in just amazing. So I used the February 2022. I love this sketch. All right, so let me show you the cards that I created with this design. This is the next children's card that I created. I didn't use a sketch for this one because it's a very simple layout, but I wanted to do an interactive one because, you know, that is my favorite card style. So this one says, Sending You a Paper Hug, and it's a heart with the arms wrapped around it with hugs in the middle. And so I used the Diamond Press same stamp set, the Sympathy stamp set, and so I used the sentiments, and I also used the dies. So this is what creates the little hands and then the heart. So I used those along with the sentiments. And then for Sending You a Paper Hug, that came from the Window Slim dies, also from Diamond Press. And the hugs die set is from My Favorite Things. And here it is. So this one, so it's called Lots of Hugs. So it's got lots of sentiments, but I didn't use them. I used the coordinating die for that hugs. And so yeah, I just did a little doodles on the outside just to give it more detail. Because I thought it was a little blank. And then the inside, it's stamped with peace and comfort. So Sending You a Paper Hug and peace and comfort. And that comes from the Sympathy outdoor set, the peace and comfort, that I also used a lot of the other sentiments for the other cards as well. So that is that one. So let me show you the rest of the cards. The last set of cards, I wanted to create more kind of masculine, kind of boyish cards. So I used the Sheet Load of Cards May 2021 sketch, but as you can see, I kind of changed it up just a little bit. I changed up this panel just because I wanted to make it a little bit less linear and, you know, so I went ahead and changed that. So I stamped Hang In There. This comes from the Diamond Press You Grow Girl set as well. And then the skateboarder is an old Stampin' Up set. They're not mounted on the wood. I just mounted them on the cling. I know these are no longer available because they're super old, but there is the extreme skateboarder, the extreme snowboarder, and the extreme surfboard. So I use the skateboarder in all of the cards. And so this sentiment hang in there, and then the inside just says thinking of you. So I will show you all the cards I made with this design. So these are the 60 cards that I will be sending to Biddy Penny. And I want to again thank her so much for allowing me the opportunity and us the opportunity to be able to create cards to send, and hopefully they will just brighten someone's day in even the smallest bit possible. So if you can, if you feel moved to and you have time to create, there's still time. So I definitely hope that you do. Thank you so much for watching, and I am off to mail these out. Until next time, bye.